It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SYN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, from a presentation standpoint, this chart's a little difficult from a, hey, Clay, what do you think? Well, it depends. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 10.23 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. If you care about the big picture of things, the grand scheme of everything, then yeah, even with the big pullback, the bulls are still in control because, again, big picture perspective, they still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And when you have higher bases being formed over time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. Now, I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be that you probably just had a different strategy, going into the trade. And the main point here about the bulls still being in full control from the big picture is in regards to, the pink line right here, which is the 200 period simple moving average. So let's say that the price actually, so as time goes by tomorrow, this line's going to extend its, self out like that. So let's say that tomorrow, and I'm not saying for sure this will happen, but let's just pretend it comes down here, bounces around, and then heads back up. Sure, that's still a very deep pullback from, where a day trader could have bought somewhere around here. But when you look at, the lows, meaning, well, that would imply if the price came down there that you'd have a base of lows right there. And you look at where the previous set of lows was right there. And then if you picture those as stair steps, the stair steps would still be going in the upwards direction. So sure, it would be super annoying, and I realize that day traders that bought up here, they couldn't care less about these overall stair steps. But from the grand scheme of things, overall stair steps imply that the price is building higher bases. And again, like I said, that is how the long-term uptrends are constructed. So important area of support going into next week, or not next week, tomorrow. I guess there's still one more day left, right? So going into tomorrow, going to be that pink line there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. If the price does fall below that one, then the no excuse must hold level is definitely going to be that purple line there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. What about areas of resistance? With any sort of bounce, seems to be the sellers are hanging out right around the 58-cent mark, give or take a little bit. But in my opinion, breaking levels of resistance, not really a huge priority for the chart right now. Top priority is just going through some healthy consolidation, building some higher bases, because as long as the chart is putting in those higher bases over time, the long-term chart will take care of itself. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.